Okay, you can see that both legs are up now, and when I flick the switch, one leg comes down, the other one stays up. Now this is the problem with the micro switches, and I'll explain how to fix this in my next clip. Okay guys, there was a problem with my my legs on my Scout, which was they went up, and then when I flicked the switch again to bring the gear back down again, one leg wouldn't come down. So I kind of investigated, and then I kind of decided to pull apart one of the servo motors here. I've got that one in my hand now, and I realised what I found. You've got these two little micro switches. I don't know if you can see them quite clearly here. Maybe that's it, but there's a little micro switch here, and there's another one on the other side there. And then what happens is, then you got this little servo, or this little gear that runs up and down in there, right, as the motor turns it, and the worm drive, and it touches these little two switches on either side to obviously stop the travel. Now, what I found, that the switch on this side here, the switch on this side over here was working quite good, and this one here was actually depressed, and it was actually pushed in. And now you can just see it, that I've got it cleared, and it's working quite good now. It comes in and out. You can just see it there. But it was actually held in like that. And I didn't realise it, because it's so small, I had to put my magnifying glasses on to see it. And I'm thinking this is my problem here. Now she's kind of working. I kind of just got a little screwdriver here, a tiny little screwdriver, and just lifted this little plate here, just gently released some of the pressure on it so it wouldn't jam. And that's what I was doing. It was actually jamming up, and I was holding it in. So what happened was, that slider was at this end, and it wouldn't go back down to that end. As much as I can flick the switch on the controller, it wasn't going to go. So when I pulled it apart, I realised then this was the problem. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it back together again and see if that is the problem. Okay, and then we'll give it another test. But that's the little switch. So something to have a look at before you go and decide to buy one of those little servo motors, which they're about $45 roughly. These things cost. Well, in Australia they do, so I'm not sure where else they are, but it's probably worth a bit of a fix, and it's a quick fix, and hopefully it's a fix that'll last for a while. But yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. Okay, just kind of screwed it all back together again. That's how it all looks, so you can understand that that's it. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to fit it to the quadcopter and to the Scout, and see what happens. Okay, now I've got the leg, just set it in there at the moment. You can just sit it in there. So, and then we're just going to test it out. So I'll just put that in there. So we're going to see, power it up and see what happens. Okay, what happens there? And now we're going to, as soon as the remote kind of gets up and running, I will, just heard something then, which is a good sign. And let's see what happens now. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, great. This is what it's supposed to do. Okay, well, that was the problem. So, guys, that's a bit of a fix for you guys. So, yeah, hopefully that'll help you guys out. Thanks for watching, and keep a lookout for more fixer videos on the Walkera Scout.